Box set. Huh? All you can eat international buffet. I don't need to have captions for this one because they always caption their stuff. All you can eat buffet in Thailand. Durian. Oh, let me see. I don't know how to marinate. Oh, here. So this is just a tip for everybody. If you're making fried chicken, you should always marinate your chicken. You can use things like buttermilk if you want as the medium. You can use, this is like one way I learned to do it, is you essentially use your eggs that you're going to use later for your like egg wash. So you throw your eggs in, you throw all the seasonings in you want, throw in a little bit of pickled juice. It makes chicken super fucking tender. And then whenever it's done marinating, you pour off all the extra into the dish that you're going to use for your egg wash. So when you're doing basically like you're taking your chicken, flour, egg wash flour, if you're doing a double coat. So I was taking notes on marinating chicken so I can actually learn to cook. Good doc. Where was I? I brain farted. Oh, when you're marinating, like I always add, like I said, recommending pickle juice, super secret, makes chicken super fucking tender. If you don't brine your chicken, you're wrong. No, it's marinate or brine. It just depends. It depends what you want to do. Brine if you really want to get that nice taste, or you're making things like buttermilk chicken. That sounds too complicated. It's not that hard. It's really not. It's basically mix eggs and milk, right? You can if you want to have the buttermilk with it. Buttermilk makes my stomach extremely upset because, well, lactose intolerant and it's high amount of fat. It's also deep fried scorpion with their own venom used as a spice. You can't eat it with open sores or ulcers. Ugh. Let me see. So just so I'm sure the stuff you use to marinate the chicken, you should keep for the egg mixture when you're breading it. Yes. So whenever you fry chicken, you know how you have the egg wash on the side, which is basically just a binding for, well, your crust. That's what you want to call it, or your fry on the outside. Egg plus milk equals roux? No. Roux is fucking flour. Darkened flour. Mixing cornstarch also makes chicken crispy if you mix them into the batter. True. You can also use things like potato starch. Potato starch gives you a very unique texture similar to a lot of Asian dishes. Like fried chicken Asian dishes. If you've ever had those at probably a lot of your favorite Chinese restaurants, they probably use potato flour to some degree. If not a wet batter. But when you're frying chicken and you're usually doing like a double dip, you're doing a dry fry basically instead of a like battered dip like some places do. I really fucked up the first time I tried to make a roux. Roux can be hard your first time. Yes, you did. Fairbanks. Aw, Canyon. Cute little cook. All right. We can watch this while we talk about this. But yeah, make sure to marinate your chicken. You can always look up different marinade styles. Gum bones. Milk foam, hot tea, milk tea, green tea, fruit punch soda. Ooh. Butter pea lime juice. Butter pea. A mixture of syrup and soda. Yeah, that's what soda is. All sodas are syrup and soda water. Gup isn't. Carpaccio. Ooh. Wait, this is an all-you-can-eat buffet. You just... Wait, you do it on the leaf? Okay. You can see the whole thing shrink up and pull in. Look at it go. Oh, that makes sense. And then we were roommates. Advice to frying chickens. I desperately want to learn how to cook, and this helps a lot. Hell yeah. I mean, there's tons of resources out there too. But I always recommend if you're making good chicken, it's also season your flour. You're gonna wanna brain fart. One, marinate. Usually marinate for upwards of 24 hours, or if you're impatient, you can do it for like 1 hour. 1 hour is kind of plenty. And then whenever you take it out, get the excess out that you can, like the excess marinate, use that. If you use eggs in it, use that as your egg wash. And then for your flour, you season it with whatever dry seasonings you added to the marinade. And it gives you really flavorful fried chicken. How I learned to cook, I fucked up a lot, but then I started making tasty food that made my mama proud. Aww. A single oyster. Ooh, wait, that's actually a really good looking oyster. These were the boiled white shrimp. Cleansing wipe. Please and thank you. I was surprised he didn't try to eat. Steamed egg. Was a horror. Wait, really? Was it because of all... Oh! It had diluted egg flavor? Okay, they made a really bad steamed egg then. Malbonate or marinate? Doesn't matter. Yes. Thank you for self-care. Thinly sliced Peking duck? The sauce is thicker than the duck. Wait a second. What is that sauce? Ron prawn? Connie miso and added truffle. Okay, it's a texture nightmare for the eyes, but I'm sure it's delicious. Like, Marin go cook, Marin go eat, Marin ate. Maybe one day we'll be able to do cooking streams so we can learn some stuff together. God damn, that looks good. I'm still upset my one lobster experience was literally inedible. River prawn. Ooh. And sweet chili on top of kind of cornbread. I've always wondered what oyster tasted like. It's also, oysters are pretty good. They're pretty, like, generally filling. If you ever go to the coast, you could probably find an oyster place. They're pretty abundant. If you ever go to New York, there's Nathan's Hot Dogs also has a seafood section. I do know that they have an oyster bar there if you ever go to Coney Island. I also had a soft shell crab sandwich from there. I wish I could enjoy oysters. Oh, aren't you allergic to them? Is that right? Am I remembering that right? Called the Australian strip loin. Where's Anthony when you need him? Oysters, clams, and cockles. Right, right. You're allergic to shellfish. Ooh. Is that mustard? It looks like mustard. Good order since their seafood was fresh. Hell yeah. Black squid salmon roll. Oh god, that reminds me. I had salmon, not salmon. I had sushi last week. I got it from the grocery store. I don't know what it was, but I only ate like 3 pieces out of it. 2 of them were actual ones that I swallowed. For some reason, the more I ate it, the sicker it made me feel. And I was like, by that 3rd piece, I was like, okay, something's wrong with the sushi. And I just fucking spit it out. Avocado is the allergy. Oysters like a texture thing. Oh, I was gonna say too. Usually oysters aren't necessarily for most people. A lot of people just like kind of using it as a social thing to enjoy oysters and having a drink. So a lot of people don't actually chew their oysters because they can just go down. Unless you eat it with a cracker. If you eat just the oyster straight from the shell, you can just slurp it down with maybe some Tabasco. A chunk of truffle. I don't know if you should have put that whole chunk of truffle on there. Okay. You can't eat it as it's not kosher. Oh, right, shellfish. If I can find good ones. You could probably find good oysters where you are. Either close to the coast. I don't know exactly how close you are to the coast. Morbin, have you been sleeping? Have you been sleeping lately? What? No, I have not been sleeping well. Because I get stupid hot in the middle of the night and then I wake up and then I can't fall back asleep. Black sticky rice butterfly pea ice cream. Sounds good. Intrusive salmon thoughts are winning. I'm now wondering if there's a VTuber, anyone, anywhere named Salmonella. I'm not surprised, but that's a good name. Shaved ice, baby. I don't care what anybody says. Shaved ice is far better than a regular snow cone. I hate oysters and clams and even gooey duck. Gooey duck I understand. But I will destroy a plate of mussels and some mussels vin blanc. Hell yeah. There's also, what is it? Oh, what is the... That is crispy mochi waffle. Creamy corn ice cream. Caramelized corn and coconut cream. Huh. It's definitely something outside of the regular American palate, so it does make me curious. $83 total for how much they ate. That's not quite... Well, maybe they have a higher tax there for food or something. Huh. Wait, eating the most expensive all-you-can-eat hot pot buffet in Tokyo, Japan? You've probably seen that one. It's only from 5 months ago. Giant cutlet. Giant cutlet champ. Oh yeah, giant cutlet. Holy shit, put it in my belly. Oh, it's mochi? I thought it was moldy. No. No, matcha, not mochi. Matcha. Matcha's the green tea, basically. I'm sorry, Samuel, to do this to you, to keep pulling up pork dishes. Just think of it as something. Sometimes you could get maybe a huge hunk of chicken like this. Hunk of chicken. Holy shit, put it in my belly. I mean, did y'all see the examples? Like the fucking models that they had there? Shit feels illegal. Is that a vein? No, it's something else, I think. Here's it to avoid shrinkage. Tendons? Goodness. Yeah, I gotta pierce the skin and the tougher membrane. Otherwise it shrinks in cooking. Put my nipple in your mouth? What? What? I can explain. I can't explain because I don't remember why. I want them beat in my mouth. Listen, don't we all? Don't we all? I didn't see what he cut out there. Take me to dinner first? No. Cutting off the excess. I mean... I'll take you to dinner. I'll take Faye to dinner. I did say it, I just don't remember the context. Is that thicker than the other ones? Oh, this is where he's gonna eyeball it to get the proper weight. Good lord. These are huge, but I'm very curious to see how tender they're gonna come out, because these are massive cuts for Katsu. Got a little bit of excess there. I wonder if he's going to clean up that back end. This video isn't particularly long, so at least it's not going to be like multi-hours of prep. Merwin, don't take people to dinner. She just puts you on the bed. Cannon, just because I don't feed you and put you in your cage anytime you start raising a fuss, doesn't mean I won't take other people to dinner. You remember the context? What was the context? Was I talking to one of like the NPCs in the game? Oh, I still can't picture the moment, but I don't doubt if that's right. Hold on, who said what now? Okay, and got him. Oh, I get it. Marin is the dinner. It's just that old like cutaway clip from fucking Brian standing in the bedroom and him being like, "So, what do you want to do tonight?" And she's just completely not naked. She's like sitting, she's like laying on the bed, legs spread, with the fucking air traffic control guy waving towards her. Pay your child support. I don't have children. I can't have children. Physically, I get fucked. It's fine. Ah. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. I'm not going to say it. Okay. Okay. I have self-control. I can hold it back. I promise. I promise I'm not going to say the thing. Ganon, why sharks? Why sharks? Strain hits. And there's all your bits and fibers. I childed once, then I got super duper fixed. Once is enough. This is gonna make it easier to wash it. Oh yeah, okay. I see. There it is. Ganon knows what I was gonna say. I'm proud of you, Ganon. Maybe you are my child after all. That's what good pussy sounds like. I'm glad we were all on the same wavelength. Damn right, we washing rice. Wash your rice! Whatever you say, Mulan man. No, you should wash your rice. Always wash your rice until the water comes out clear. Yo, we making a mess. We making a fucking mess. Maybe you are my child after all. God damn it. All right. Oh, is this... Yeah, this is the rice cooker. Okay. Why the bag, though? I wonder. Maybe because it makes it easier to get it out and not having to worry about fucking sticking to the inside. Clams? I think those are little clams. I can't tell for sure. Okay, they are clams. What are the clams going into? You were thinking of, by the way? Wait a second. Oh. Oh. Yep. Okay, Carrie found the exact clip I was talking about. All right, hold on.
So, do you have any thoughts on what you might want to do tonight?
Oh, I don't know.
I picture this clip way more often than I should. I think of that clip way more often than I should. What's going into the clams? You make a very good point. That's a compelling argument. Maybe we're making a sauce out of it. Oh no, it's going in the bowls. Okay. Some sprouts. What do we got here? Miso? Is it dark miso? Oh my god, are we using a whisk to scoop it out? You mad genius, you. Oh wow, to make sure it goes out fine. Oh, mad geniuses. Culinary geniuses, I say. Maybe the clams go at the bottom of the bowls, but I'm not entirely sure. They may work as an aromatic for the rice in the bowl. I think this is our sauce. Rice is done. You didn't think clams could be so small? Oh yeah, clams come in all sizes. I was gonna say, if you've ever been to like the Gulf Coast of the US, rice warmer. If you ever go to the Gulf Coast and you see like and you see in the not wake, what is it? In the surf. If you see in the surf, you watch like the waves come in and roll back out. A lot of the times they'll uncover little clams and then those clams will dig back down into the ground. Those clams are very small. Also, I fucking love this type of panko and I have no idea where to get it anywhere near me and it bothers me. Oh, flour. We got a flour drawer. Damn, if you had a flour drawer in the States, that shit would not be as spotless as it was before he dumped that shit in there. I have to fucking fight people to wash that drawer every night. Oh, amazing. Egg wash. Okay, we're not doing one hand in one hand. Okay, what are we doing to remove? No? Batch at a time, baby. Ah. To the point where you basically, yeah, just pack it on to the point where you basically don't touch the eggs. Have a bunch ready to go. Are there babies, not just small clams? No, they're small clams. No, there's tons of different species of clams. They all come in varying sizes. Like, you've seen giant clams, right? Like, a lot of people have seen giant clams in games and movies. Anything that's usually tropical, you'll get like some kind of visual with giant clams. There's only one species of giant clams that size. I believe it's the Pacific. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Pacific giant clam is what its name is. I don't know the scientific name off the top of my head. But no, there's tons of different species of clams. Most of them are actually small. Oysters and mussels actually get bigger than most clams. Although there are sometimes large, like, freshwater clams. And price ranges, exactly. Usually based on rarity is usually what like makes them cost more. Or distance they had to take to get there. The clams that we saw here are probably local to where this shop is, if not at least fairly close by. This one over specific giant clam, not that one. This one over here. This one right here in this bay. I'm out of blowhole blast. I just thought it was like lobsters. They're small as babies that just never stop growing. Actually, no. Violet, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Enjoy the show. Yes, the Pacific giant clam, as opposed to the specific giant clam. Most seafood prices are set by rarity, difficulty of catch, transport, storage, and processing. And also don't forget, depending on like, sometimes location can affect price. Things like farm or wild caught, depending on the goods. And I wish I was joking, but I don't remember if we looked into this on stream or if I looked into it on my own because I was curious. But there is such thing as giant clam farms. There are some aquaculture farms that grow and raise giant clams. 1 year, 4 months, Canon. 2 years, 2 months. Zell, are you still here? Can you drop a follow age real quick? Because I'm pretty sure Zell will probably be the oldest person that's still around. I think. Besides Drip, but I think Drip's account is newer than that. Oh, I do illegal things for this. Oh my god. Put it in my belly. Put it in my belly. Sorry, chat. This is what I'm doing to y'all apparently at the end of the night. So hold on a second. Let me do this. There we go. I'd buy one of these for Carrie. Damn, that used to work. Oh, when you try to target somebody? I think it worked on Stream Elements. I don't think it works on Yeah, I don't think it works on Mix It Up. We're all thrown off during the great account nuking of 2023. Listen, bud, you don't gotta do the work. No, you're cutting off a piece. No! Buddy, please, you don't gotta cut it off. I'll eat the crust. I'll eat the crust. Please, I'm begging you. Oh my god. But I was watching a fisherman talk about his lobster he caught and showed on the video. It was a half blue, half red. The blue side was female, the red side was male. It was also super big. I don't think that's true in the case of like the male and female. There is such thing as like bilateral colorization. But usually in lobster, it's not sex specific. That would require, you know what else is super big? I don't know, Ganon, what is getting handed all the crust and happily nibbling away on it like it's a fucking crouton? No, they don't even have to hand me the crust. It's just that, like, I think the crust really adds to the sandwich. I think it's because I'm used to American sandwiches. Like, I would not complain. I wonder if I could put down more than one of these. I probably could. I could probably put down 2. And then they get packaged. Mother of God. Mother of God, if I get to visit a commie, it's over for me. I get the bike pump. Bike pump. Aren't lobsters functionally immortal? You could say it that way. The problem is the thing with lobsters is if they can continue to molt, they will live forever. The thing is, though, they eventually die of exhaustion because they no longer have the strength to molt. And they just get crushed inside their own shell, and that's usually how lobsters die, if not eaten. That's usually how they die of natural causes. That's the equivalent of a lobster dying of natural causes. It just no longer has the strength to molt. It's the same thing with a lot of most other crustaceans, same thing with crabs and stuff. They can virtually keep growing. Eventually, though, their shell gets so large and they just don't have the strength to molt anymore and just kind of waste away. Also, I'm scared of why you're getting the bike pump, Carrie. Why are you getting a bike pump? Like, you could make the he who lobsters are immortal joke, and it's true to an extent. Snakes can sort of almost technically live forever. No. That is not true. They can live a long time. Snakes can live a while. Oh, we just lost a whole streak of egg there. But no, they usually have a pretty predictable lifespan. Usually, though, they tend to, I believe snakes, I'm not 100% sure on this, but I think snakes, when they're like one dying of natural causes, is basically they starve to death because they just kind of stop eating, they stop hunting. Lobsters are immortal asterisks. Yeah, oh my God. Please tell me you're going to put a katsu on top of that. On God. On God, put it in my mouth. Please, I'm begging. Oh, yes. Oh my God. One of the things I miss from when I was still up in New England, I came to find out that the Japanese place that was down the road from where I worked at the time sold these kind of like bowls. They sold like both tonkatsu versions and gyudon versions, where it was basically the egg was mixed in with it on top of the bed of rice. The things I would do for that. Is there a cult that sole purpose is helping a lobster molt by giving it vitamins and helping it so it can destroy the world? No. No, you couldn't. It's like the fucking lead a horse to water. It's like, can you keep a lobster alive forever by assisting it in molting? No, because you can't initiate a molt for a lobster. Only the lobster knows when it's time to molt. Granted, you can usually tell when it gets close because things like their eyes get cloudy and stuff. But if they can't do it themselves, then that's it. You can't initiate a molt for them, unfortunately. Can we make a lobster cult? Isn't that what Red Lobster is? So have I been wrong this whole time? Isn't that what Red Lobster is? Or was? Because I think Red Lobster's out of business now. Glory be to the Red Lobster. Glory be to the Admiral's Feast. That's what needles are for. The thing is, though, Carrie, the space between a molt and a new shell is so minute and is necessary for a process that if the Cult of the Lobster DLC, oh my god, the Leviathan cult, maybe was, yeah. I was gonna say I think Red Lobster's out of business, which is even dumber because I remember reading that it was like some investment firm tried to roll in and buy all of the Red Lobster properties and then rent it back to the Red Lobster company, which they couldn't afford, which is another reason why they went out of business. It's asinine. I'm trying to remember exactly how it worked. I think it was, they also bought they had their own seafood supplier that eventually they couldn't fucking afford. I'm trying to remember. I was reading it at one point, but now I can't remember how it worked. There's something about them owning the fucking seafood supply for Red Lobster. Yeah, it was vulture capitalism, basically. Hi, Faust. What are you up to? Wait, is it the giant tonkatsu boxes? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm totally being normal about it. Totally being normal about it. All right, I'm guessing these round ones are ones that are going to go in the rice bowls. God fucking damn it. I missed good Japanese places where I was. There's not any here. The only Japanese, quote unquote Japanese food that they serve here is sushi places. I can get, the weird thing is though, is there's actually a Hawaiian fast food place near here. And one of the things on their menus is a tonkatsu. But it's really plain and really thin. I've yet to find a place that ooh, that's actually satisfying. The things I would do to that. God, motherfucking damn. Hi, Undead, what are you up to? Wait, no. I googled that they have a website, leviathanlobstergod.com. Wait, what? Listen, tonkatsu is fucking delicious. Extra crispy. Granted, this would probably be a once in a while type meal. It's also, you shouldn't eat pork that often. I was gonna say, folks that are kosher and halal, they had a thing going with not eating much pork, if eating pork at all. Because pork's really fucking bad for you. Ah, yeah, the sauce. Sweet mother of God. Quote 159. I like sucking on it. Parasocial. I know the game Parasocial, but I can't remember the... Oh my god, give me. Fucking give me. Oh, and miso soup on the side. Oh wait, did I still give a little bit of cracklins on the side? Oh my god, it's tender enough that he just twisted it off. No pork, only bacon. Bacon's the worst part because it's mostly fat. It's the part of the fattiest part of a pig. Pork belly includes the bacon, the part of the bacon part. It's good, but I would not, don't listen, chat. Don't give in to the bacon cult. Bacon's good, but it's not as good as those freaks make you think it is. It's much better as kind of an add-on. If that makes sense. Yummy boy. I fucking love his icon. It's so cute. It's so cute. All right, though, guys. That is going to be it. We didn't do much this stream. I do apologize for the shenanigans. Turn the music down. But we'll be back tomorrow, noon CST. Let me go figure out what we are going to be, who we are going to be rating. Oh no, Aries is playing fucking... It's playing Parasocial. I like that we had the quote. Nim's playing GTFO. Bill's playing Escape the Backrooms. That works for me. All right, guys. Feel better, Goober? Nah, I'm doing fine. I'm also probably going to try to do some recording of Autopsy Simulator tonight. So we will see. We are going to raid Vil, though. Vil is doing Escape the Backrooms with his girlfriend, Ava. Da-da-da-da. That's also public knowledge. So you don't need, that's not me dropping anything big. Da-da-da. Hi, Tara. Tomorrow's probably going to be another chill day, guys. We'll see what's going on. We may do some other stuff. But it probably is going to be a chill day like the end of today's stream was. Unless I find anything that really jumps out to me on Steam next. But I think for our message, we're just going to do we're going to go Think Fast Crab. Think Fast Crab, exclamation mark, and then the brick emote. All right, guys. Is crabbing parasocially? If you aren't already, guys, I highly recommend joining the Discord. I keep saying I'm going to try to do a horror movie on Sundays. I didn't do one this Sunday just because I felt like fucking doo-doo. But we'll try to be back this Sunday. We may watch Dune or we may watch Killer Clowns. It's still up in the air. It really depends on my mood, which is why I never put down a definitive movie. But do join that. We'll be back 12 again. 12 noon CDT. Having a chill day. Till next time, though, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being awesome. And thank you for staying out of trouble. Good night.